So now, I will present the section of 1.0, which is project objective, which can be found on the page 1 of our report. Right. The main purpose of this project is to plan, organize, and manage the wedding of Tony and Peggy Sue as a well-structured project so that the wedding ceremony and reception can be successfully held on June 30. The intent of the project is to coordinate all the activities necessary for an outdoor wedding with an expected number of 300 guests. It's including family members, relatives, friends, and college acquaintances. By applying project management principles, we want to ensure every activity is scheduled, monitored, and executed on time without compromising on quality. Another critical goal is to make sure the project is accomplished within the couple's financial ability. Since Tony and Peggy Sue are paying for the wedding themselves, precise financial planning, budgeting, and resource allocation are highly important to avoid unnecessary expenses while still having a memorable event. In addition, this project intends to arrange clear communication among all internal and external parties. This includes two families, wedding vendors, caterers, decorators, photographers, and entertainment providers. Having effective communication and a clear distribution of responsibilities helps us minimize misunderstanding and lessen conflicts that could arise from different family expectations and traditions. Ultimately, our objective is to guarantee that all operational, logistical, and administrative activities, from the planning phase up to the wedding day, are carried out effectively to bring about a successful, well-coordinated, and memorable wedding.
Next, I would like to explain the project assumption for Tony and Peggy Sue wedding project. Project assumptions are the conditions that we expect to be true throughout the project. This assumption provide the foundation for planning, scheduling, budgeting, and allocating resources to ensure the project can be completed successfully. The first assumption is budget availability. We assume that Tony and Peggy Sue have sufficient financial resource to organize the wedding. In addition, all wedding expenses can be managed within the planned budget, while any monetary gift received from guests are considered as additional financial support. The second assumption is resource availability. We assume that family members, friends, and volunteers are available to assist throughout the planning process. With sufficient manpower, all assigned responsibilities can be completed according to the project schedule. The third assumption is schedule feasibility. We assume that the 6-month planning period is adequate to complete all project activities. Therefore, all preparations are expected to be complete before the wedding date on the 30 June without significant delay. The next assumption is vendor availability. We assume that all vendors, include the caterer, photographer, florist, decorator, entertainment team, and transportation provider, will be available on the wedding date and deliver their service according to the agreed schedule and quality standards. The fifth assumption is venue and logistics. We assume that a suitable outdoor venue can be secured for the ceremony and reception. We also assume that guests traveling from different locations will be able to attend the wedding without major transportation or accommodation issues. Next is resource and material availability. We assume that all essential wedding materials such as wedding attire, decorations, flowers, invitation cards, catering supplies, and even equipment will be available and delivered before the wedding day. Lastly, stakeholder cooperation. We assume that Tony, Peggy Sue, both families, vendors, and invited guests will work together throughout the planning process. Good communication and cooperation among all stakeholders are important to ensure the wedding project is completed successfully. In conclusion, this project assumption provide a realistic basis for develop the project plan. By making this assumption, we can estimate the project schedule, allocate resources efficiently, and minimize potential risks to ensure the successful completion of Tony and Peggy Sue's wedding.
Hi everyone, my name is Arisha Balkis. Today I will present our WBS for wedding planning and execution. A WBS is a project management tool that breaks a large project into smaller and manageable tasks. It helps the team organize work, assign responsibilities, and make sure every important task is completed on time. Our WBS has 4 levels. It starts with the overall project, followed by major deliverables, activities, and work packages. At level 0, we have the overall project, which is wedding planning and execution. The project is managed by Tony and Peggy Sue, who oversee the entire planning process. Overall, the WBS helps the team work more efficiently by clearly dividing the project into smaller tasks with assigned responsibilities. Next, I'll explain the 5 major deliverables in our WBS. The first is initial wedding preparation, which includes budget planning by Tony and wedding concept planning by Peggy Sue. The second is ceremony preparation, including venue arrangement by Tony, option arrangement by Carmela, and the ceremony program by Peggy Sue. The third is reception preparation, which covers catering by Carmela, decorations by Mildred, and entertainment by Tony. The fourth is guest and bridal party management, where Peggy Sue manages the guest list, invitations, RSVPs, and coordinates the bridesmaids and groomsmen. Finally, wedding day execution includes event coordination by Peggy Sue and issue handling by Carmela to ensure the wedding runs smoothly. In conclusion, our WBS really organizes the wedding project into manageable tasks, making it easier to plan, monitor progress, and successfully execute the wedding.
Now, I would like to present develop responsibility assignment matrix table. The matrix is critical for allocating responsibilities among our project members, namely Tony, Peggy Sue, and Carmela. It ensures clear accountability, streamlines communication, and guarantees smooth coordination throughout the execution of this wedding planning project. As shown in the RAM table, roles are strategically assigned as either primary, meaning they take the lead, are accountable, or secondary. According to our RAM analysis, Tony takes the lead in the project planning and decision-making activities. His primary responsibilities include establish the wedding foundation, confirm the wedding date, handling marriage documentation, assigning bridal party roles, selecting and booking the venue, hiring the photographer, coordinating the wedding rehearsal, and overseeing post-wedding arrangement such as the honeymoon. This does highlight Tony's pivotal roles as the main coordinator responsible for keeping the project progressing according to schedule. Now, I will pass the floor to Anis to explain the roles of Peggy Sue and Carmela as well as the conclusion of the session.
Thank you, Sarah. Now, I will move to the Peggy Sue is mainly responsible for guest management and coordination activities, and her primary responsibilities is overseeing the preparation and distribution of wedding invitations, managing the guest list, organizing the bridal party, coordinating ceremony arrangements, confirming the officiants, planning food and beverages requirements, which is catering, and supporting the rehearsal preparations. Peggy Sue's duties emphasize high organization, direct communication, and active coordination to ensure the wedding ceremony runs as efficiently as possible. Next, for Carmela, her focus is dedicated to creative planning and event execution. Her key contributions include assisting with ceremony planning, coordinating reception arrangements, organizing music and entertainment, supporting food and beverage planning, and taking the primary responsibility for the honeymoon's arrangements. Carmela's efforts are vital in creating a memorable wedding experience while ensuring both the ceremony and reception are carried out successfully. To conclude this session, as explained on page 10, the responsibility assignment matrix provides a highly structured and clear distribution of responsibilities, and it delivers major benefit to our team by improving overall accountability, minimizing task duplication, and strengthening collaboration by assigning primary, secondary, and supporting roles appropriately. As a result of these metrics, our team can coordinate their work more effectively and complete Tony and Pegasus wedding planning project in an organized, efficient, and highly professional manner.
Next, this is our network diagram, which shows the sequence and dependency relationship between all activities in our project. The project begins with budget planning, followed by several sequential activities such as estimate wedding costs, wedding concept planning,
Decide wedding size and them.
revenue arrangement, book ceremony venue, officiant arrangement, confirm officiant, and ceremony program. After that, several activities can be carried out simultaneously, such as preparing the ceremony schedule, catering arrangement, decorating and flower planning, finally decorating them, entertainment arrangement, guest management, preparing guest list,
Send invitation and manage RVSP, bridal party arrangement. Assign bridesmaid, maid of honor, and best man.
Once these activities are completed, the project continues with event coordination, followed by coordinating the ceremony and reception, issue handling, and finally handling last-minute issue. So, overall, this network diagram help us understand the correct sequence of activities and identify which activities depend on the completion of other activities before they can begin.
Next, I will explain the activity schedule table for the networks diagram. This table summarizes all 25 activities from activity A to activity Y. It includes the duration, early start, early finish, late start, late finish, and total slide for each activity. The project starts with budget planning and continues through the planning, preparation, and execution stage until the final activity. Handle last-minute issue. The ES and EF value indicate the earliest time an activity can start and finish, while late start and late finish show the latest time an activity can start and finish without delaying the project. Based on the table, most activities have a total slack of 75 days. However, guest management Q2S has 85 days of slack, and bridal party arrangement T2U has 94 days of slack, meaning this activity have more scheduling flexibility and can be delayed without affecting the overall project completion. Overall, this activity schedule table helps the project manager monitor the project schedule, identify activity with scheduling flexibility, and ensure the wedding project is complete within the planned 105 days.